Hello guys, all picture plants here with a video about my grow tent and my cooling system for my Highlanders. So it's actually cooling right now. You can see, we'll drop that 1 degree in a minute here, but I'll get onto that after I do a little plant tour. So the upper shelf plants are doing quite well. Go through. This is new. This is Maxima Dark Imapeaceae. Took some cuttings off this guy. Pictures get quite large. Very flared also. Love that plant. But probably gonna chop it completely up and just do cuttings and keep cuttings because it's such a large plant. It's kind of hard to have in my setup. This is Speculata by 10 US. Great plant. This is Ventrata. It's getting pretty large. Probably flower later within the next year or two. Here's that Lily Eye Companion Water I unboxed like a long time ago. If y'all remember that, you're an OG of the channel. Starting making pretty nice pictures, honestly. Check that out. Let's put another one right here. It's actually made 2 basils. 1 basil's in that bag right there, rooting. So I chopped it just a couple days ago, actually. About 4 days ago. Yeah, it should be rooting now. So, pretty excited. Here is Nepenthes Italiensis exclusivo. Pretty great plant, honestly. Look at that. It's got a really weird texture to it. Like a picture. Feeling pretty cool. That's like a this is actually basil off of the main stem. There. Try doing cutting on the main stem. We'll see how it will go. Here's the Italian. Oh my gosh. Here's a Nepenthes Pinguicula gigantea. Quite large. Alrighty. Now down to shelf. You can see Highlanders and intermediate, just bunch of like cool. This is a PC radiator with 2 120mm fans on the back that I actually made this whole entire setup from complete scratch, by the way, guys. So I'm very smart. You can see it blows the air through this. Just this thickness. I don't know how thick it is, but just some thick. I don't know, like it's about 1 inch of just radiator, and there's those little lines up there. That's where the cool water goes through. So there's a bunch of those, and then I mean it's really cold water. I'll feel it for you, and I'll tell you. So the water on here, I'll check. It is, so 38.4 is the water temperature. So it's very, very cold water. But yeah, just blows that cold air, really cold air actually. Like this is a daytime temperature reading, 69.7. Some people don't even get that at night. I used to not get that even at night. Go through the plants. Here's a Leonardii. Pretty big. I'm getting really soon. I'm gonna get a Macrophylla Attenboreae. The Attenboreae is like 7 inches across. Macrophylla Attenboreae, Hamada, and a Pedophangia. Or I already have Pedo. I mean Editonifolia. So those are all gonna be really nice. By the way, if you actually want to see my plants and stuff and kind of get updates, just check on my Instagram. That's what I'm actually posting on. So that's why you guys have not seen anything on YouTube. Oh, that's not good. Pick that up. Don't want anything to happen to that plant, because it's one of my favorite species. Here's a Lowii. It was throwing a fit for a bit. This is the most trouble I've ever had growing Lowii. 1 bad leaf. So they're really easy plants, honestly. So if I hear anybody complaining Lowii are terrible and hard to grow, they really aren't. Just give it a night that is 65. This plant basically was getting 70 nights, it still made that leaf and that picture in a month. So this plant's fast. It's small, but it'll get big really quickly now that it gets 50 nights. So 55 is nighttime temps. It's got good sphagnum actually. Good carpet of some sphagnum. I like this plant a lot. I'm excited to see it get bigger. I might be getting a Loei Marood that is that long across probably about that big in the leaf span. If I can make some money. This Veitchii Loei sells for 90. I have it. I wanted 100, but I didn't want to be like one because I bought it off somebody on Instagram, right, for 80. And if they sold the story where I was asking 100 for them, I just feel really bad, you know. So I was like, fine, let's do 90. Because it doesn't do well for me, and I didn't want to like overcharge. So I just sold for 90, so $10 more than what I bought it for. But it did make a big leaf within that time, so. And then it started getting really mad. I don't know why. Veitchii does not grow for me. Veitchii hates me. Here's a little tenuous upper. But it's actually, it's a pretty good plant. I mean, look at it. If I can catch it. No, I can't. Here's its last picture it made. That was the most recent one. It's not focusing really well, but here's the last picture it made. Honestly, a really good one. You see the big beetle in there. It doesn't really focus. It doesn't really want to focus. But I really like that picture. Looks really good. Yeah, it's got a vine on it. Flowered male right there. See? Great plant. Great plant. Gotta figure out how to get this monster back in there. I'm not taking out my Pedopangii because it's insane. Oh, I almost skipped over Jamban. Here's Jambon. Or did I not? No, I did not do Jambon. Here's the Jambon. Great little guy. For focus. BCP, by the way. So I have shaky hands. It's BCP Jamban though. So it's a good one. Got this for 80. So honestly, it's a really good deal. I need to get something to stake it up because it's kind of tilting. And it's on such a thin stem, it might just kind of snap if the picture gets too big. So I'm just keeping an eye on them. This is one of my favorite species though. It gave me a leaf jump, so I'm excited about that. I think with the cooler temps, it's gonna be way happier though. So yeah, probably should fill its pitcher up with some liquid, give it some fertilizer. But yeah, put that over there in this little corner. Here's Pedopangii. So it's got 2 basils on it actually forming. Right there and right there and right there. 2 basils. Its vine stops up here. It's quite large. It goes down through. It's working on uppers actually. It's a little annoyed. Here's my Vogellii. If you're a long time watcher of my channel, you remember whenever I got that plant. It's making an upper actually, so pretty excited for that. But yeah, that's kind of everything. The cooling system is basically, it's really simple. It doesn't look too simple, but it is kind of simple in retrospect. It's 2 fans on a 120 or a 240 millimeter. So it's 2 120 millimeter fans on a 240 millimeter radiator. So 120 plus 120 is 240. So 240 millimeters. And then there's an in. So this goes in. This is out. So this is the in. I'm not going to suck up a bunch of water, but that is the in pump. It goes into here. It goes through this not chilled, but this hold up, I did close my door. But this pump goes in, and it's this one, so it keeps going to our in. There's a compressor inside of here. It goes, the water goes through it, chills down the water. So the water's being chilled down to 37. So the water gets chilled down to 37, gets pumped all through this, and then it goes out. It goes out right here, goes back down And then this tube, it goes through all that. Yeah, I want to keep going. And then it goes in here. And then it goes through all those little lines. There's a little bit more thickness, so there's like another layer of those lines. It goes through all those lines, and then it comes back out right here, and it gets cycled back in, and it's always, it just gets pumped right back up, and it goes right back through. And it's usually never hot in here. I mean, on this bottom shelf at least. I mean, 74.9, 82. This shelf is a lot hotter. It's an insane difference. This shelf I could just grow pure lowlanders on if I really wanted to, but I really don't want to because lowlands are kind of boring, except for Mirabilis, Var, Etrastomix, I think it is. Etranomus. Yeah, Etranomus, sounds right. That's only good lowlander. But yeah, that's my tour of my grow tent. Sometimes I have this fan come on. I haven't been using it. Probably should actually. I'll turn on low. See how that does. Just blow some air. You get some air circulation on in here. But yeah, that's the grow tent. For everybody that was wondering. And yeah, and I post on Instagram now, so go watch Instagram videos because they're a lot better. I promise you. And I also sell plants on there. So see you guys. Bye.